Hey everybody, Big Ed, BigEds.com, BIGEDZ.com, coming to you from beautiful Denver, Colorado. You know, today, it's not about sales, it's not about anything like that. It's about, all the insanity that's going on. I mean, 59 people dead in Las Vegas, over 500 wounded. And I'm watching social media, and I'm watching politicians, certain politicians, Hillary Clinton for one, talking about, well, if the guy had a silencer, oh, just think of this. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? 59 people are dead. Hundreds and hundreds of people, their lives have been changed forever. I'm talking friends, family, it's insane. It's insane. And these politicians are out there using this as a platform to promote personal agendas, or you see other hateful people out there, saying, well, at least all the country music fans were conservatives and got killed. I'm like, really, man? Really? What kind of people are out there today? What is wrong with you? Puerto Rico has been wiped out. Tom Petty died. Houston, Florida, destroyed by hurricanes. And people are using this for a political agenda. It's like, shut up, man. Everybody has the right to an opinion, and I respect that. I respect it immensely, but I'm angry. I'm really angry at what I'm seeing the world becoming, and how petty and how pathetic people are becoming. Now, some of you may not agree with this video. Some of you may say, well, Big Ed's lost his mind. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. And maybe I have lost my mind, but honest to God, it's like, where's the humanity in all this? I mean, for 5 minutes, can someone just put away their stupid agendas and say, my God, 59 people just got mowed down by some psychopath in a hotel room with enough firepower to start a small war. And it's even questionable about that. There are people questioning, oh, it's a government conspiracy, and trying to connect to Lee Harvey Oswald. And, I live in Colorado, okay? And I've been through Columbine. My dear friend Angie, her father, was a teacher who bled out. Okay? The Aurora Theater shootings, not far from where I'm sitting. I lost 2 friends that night in that shooting. Bailey, okay? Platte Canyon High School up in Bailey, Colorado. Young girl got killed, Emily Keys. Arapahoe High School, another person got shot. We've had our share of nutcases with guns and bombs and whatever out here. And our communities came together. The Aurora Theater shootings, our community came together. Aurora stood strong. It stood strong. But you didn't hear all this nonsense about, thank God the conservatives got shot, or, we need more gun control. There are thousands of laws. In this country right now, Chicago has the strictest gun laws in the country. And the highest murder rate. Huh? Pay attention, people. Criminals don't abide by the laws. Okay? Disarming law-abiding citizens, A, is a violation of the Second Amendment. B, is insanity. C, is how Hitler took control of Germany by disarming everybody. It's nuts. Okay? It's absolutely nuts. Again, I have a tendency to lean toward the conservative side. But I respect everybody's opinions. I don't discriminate against anybody or anything, but I love America. I love the country I grew up in, and what I'm seeing today is this complete lunacy. It is complete lunacy. Racial division, political division. Sometimes you wonder if the country's on the brink of some kind of a civil war. You have these nutcases out there marching in the street calling themselves anti-fascists. They're probably more fascist than Hitler's brown shirts were, just in their methodology. They wear masks, they carry clubs, they carry, knives and mace, and they don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. All they want to do is promote their agenda. Promote. They don't want to hear the other side. To me, that is completely contrary to freedom of speech, of liberty, of equality. They say, oh, we're nonviolent and blah, 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 but they're very violent. It's all contradictory. It's all upside down, topsy-turvy. And I look at all this going, my God. I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my life. You know, I'm old enough to have lived through the 60s and the 70s and the Vietnam, you know, protests and a lot of crazy stuff. You know, I went to Kent State University in Ohio. Okay. I have a good friend who I met when I went to Kent State, who was one of the students that was shot there on May 4th, 1970, protesting the Vietnam War. You know, I've seen my fair share of shootings and insanity and things like that. But I've never seen the country so hatefully divided as it is right now. You know, there's got to be a common ground. There's got to be common ground. You know, for us to all come together and live and cohabitate peacefully, we've got to find mutual understanding. We have got to find that common ground where the left can talk to the right. You know, it's got to happen. Instead of, you know, just backing up and standing your ground saying, you're a racist, or you're an idiot, and you're a libtard, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, back and forth, back and forth. That's never going to resolve anything. Tearing down statues, historical monuments, that's not going to solve anything. That's living in the past. That's not today. That is not today. Okay? America today is a much more diverse place. It's a much more advanced place, if you will, much more sophisticated place than it was back then. You can never erase American history. I don't care how many statues you want to pull down. You know, you'll never erase what happened. Okay? And if you look through the history of mankind, I'm sorry, but every race, every nationality has had their turn in the barrel. You know, be it slavery or whatever the case might be. Every race, every nationality on this planet has endured their fair share of oppression from some other race, okay, or some other ideology, some other government, okay. It's not exclusive to one category. I mean, case in point, Native Americans. I mean, they got the rawest deal of anybody in this country. You don't see them out there bitching. Well, sometimes they do, and with just cause, with just cause. But you don't see them out there arming themselves and wearing masks, and you know, they've learned how to cohabitate. They've learned how to live peacefully. You know, and I don't agree with the way our country still treats them. I don't. I don't agree with the way our country treats a lot of people. But, you know, that's just the reality of the world. You know, crying about it, calling people names, things like that is not going to make things better. Finding common ground. Talking about things. You know, understanding each other's positions. And finding that happy medium between the two. That's what's going to make everything better. Okay? You know, and again, I'm so sorry to get political. I rarely ever get political. But, you know, with the shootings in Las Vegas, and watching, you know, the wake on social media and the hate being spewed and just the lunacy being spoken. You know, oh, conservatives and, you know, being shot. Oh, that's a good thing. And it's just, it's insanity. These are people. Who cares what their politics are? These are living, breathing human beings. These are your neighbors, your sons, your daughters, your husbands, your wives, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins. You know, these are people, man. These are people with real lives. You know, whose lives have been prematurely ended or completely changed forever. Same applies with, you know, what's happening in Puerto Rico and in Florida and Houston. You know, it's like, man, shut up. Just shut up with the political garbage. You know, if you want to do something good, roll up your sleeves. Get out there and help. Go donate some blood. You know, go down and help clean up the devastation. Donate money. Do something. But do something to help the human cause. Okay? Humanity. Not liberal, conservative, black, white, whatever. Excuse me. Get off your butt and do something. Instead of bitching about it, get out there and help. Right? I'm sorry. I just had to rant today, and because all this stuff is just really making me crazy. You know, it's like, again, I respect everybody's First Amendment right to free speech. I get that. And that's what made this country great. And, you know, in spite of what you may think, this country still is great, and it always will be. It's the greatest country on the planet. And if you don't believe me, go move to, you know, Pakistan or Iran or some other third world country where they don't respect your rights at all. Learn firsthand. See what's going on out there. You know, the world's a very hateful place. You know, again, I'm getting too political. I'm sorry. But Please. Enough of the bullshit. Enough of the politics. Please. Show some sympathy. Show some humanity for these people who got shot. And pray for these people. Whatever your religious beliefs are, your spiritual beliefs, whatever the case might be, who cares? Okay? If you believe in a power greater than yourself, anything, ask that power to help the world heal. And help the families of those people who were murdered, and those people who were wounded. Come together as a human race, not white, black, brown, yellow, green, purple, whatever. Okay, not as conservatives or liberals or Antifa or whatever the case may be. Come together as a human race, human beings, and let's fix this. Let's think about finding common ground and talking, all sides. Instead of fighting all the time, fighting. That doesn't solve anything. It just makes matters worse. You know that. You can see it. But if we all get together and sit down like intelligent, rational human beings and talk about this from all sides, I think we could find a way. I think we can find a solution. I could be wrong. Big Ed could be crazy. Quite possibly so. But, I just had to vent a little bit. I'm sorry. I apologize. If my video offended you, if my language offended you, if my politics offended you, but I just had to let it out. Okay, again, this is Big Ed, bigeds.com, BIGEDZ.com. Have a great day, okay, please. If you do nothing else today, don't hurt anybody, okay? Don't hurt anybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening and listening to me vent. I'll talk to you next time.